Hello, beautiful stars, earth, air, fire, and water. I hope everyone has been staying prayed up, blessed up, and doing what you do best. It is a beautiful, late, not too late of an afternoon out here in RainChildz Kornerz, and I am on my break. So I said, let me get out here and get a message here. Okay. All right. Let's see. So I've just been trying to do something. All right. So we're going to be doing first, second, and third deacon Cancer. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. She's a dancer, a romancer. I'm a Capricorn and she's a Cancer. She saw my picture in the music magazine. Yeah, let's see. It's one of them old school Kiss songs. For anybody who don't know, because that was a little bit.
That came out in 1975. I was probably a year old, maybe. So I'm old. But
yeah, we're gonna do Cancer.
Old ain't old no more.
First, second, and third deacon. And then I might just, if I have time, I'll probably just do an archangel pull too. And just add it to the equation. But I'm probably going to do that in a whole separate one. Okay? Been trying to make do with what I got. Okay. Alright. And don't forget, people, don't forget to get your rest. Plenty of rest. And don't forget to take back all, not some, take back all your power. You know, because people, places, and things can be very draining. I was just told to say that. It can be very draining, you know. You'd be surprised what can drain the life out of you and start to drain the life out of you. You know, have to be a little careful sometimes, okay? Alright, let's see. It's getting hot. Let me roll my window down. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first second, y'all. The first deacon. The first deacon, Cancer. Like I ain't know what the hell I was thinking. I be like thinking 1,000 miles a minute. So like when I get like that, I be thinking about one thing and been trying to say something else. Anyway, you know, just Gemini, Chad, just Gemini. All right. First deacon. What we got for first deacon, and this is the financial, you know, basically whatever advice that Spirit has. None but ties like God Almighty, archangels, ancestors, evil is never welcome here. First deacon, Cancer. Okay. First deacon, Cancer. First deacon, Cancer. First deacon, Cancer. Okay. All right. It says organize for success. Okay. All right. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. All right, organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next actions and step. Okay? And give me a second, y'all. I'm about to burn the hell up. It is really muggy out here today. I thought the wind was blowing like really beautifully. And I'm sorry if I have to turn it up, but I will actually fix it. I'm sure you can hear me. Okay, so don't be intimidated by, the word organized. If Cancers, tend to have a lot of things. And then, sometimes, and it's not necessary, it's not even got nothing to do with hoarding. It's just you have a lot of things. You have a lot of things. And I'm also hearing not just a lot of things, you also have a lot of things on your plate. Like, you have a lot going on. Probably more than most. You also have the duality. Okay, I'm sorry, I got cut off. But anyway, I was talking about the Cancer. Okay, basically do not let, organizations or the word organized, intimidate you. Meaning, possibly if somebody say, oh God, maybe you might need to prioritize your organization, get more into whatever it is that you're doing, to basically organize more. And then, you might feel intimidated by it. Hell, you might even get offended. You know what I'm saying? Because deep down in your heart, body, mind, soul, that you probably need to organize some things. You know what I'm saying? Because Cancers that I know and been around, they usually have a lot on their plate because they have a lot going on. And it's not just that. They also have a lot of things. The Cancer I know, the Cancers that I knew and know, they had a lot of things. And, they sometimes be like they'd be willing to, downsize, to organize stuff or whatever. I've watched them try to do that. Their form of downsizing will be putting most of their stuff in storage. You know what I'm saying? And then they're constantly going there, picking things up, getting it because they need it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not all. This is for the first deacon, okay? But, as far as organization skills, it be like this to them sometimes. Not all, but, most. Or some, okay? Only take what applies, your story, I do not. And I do know over here in the Kornerz that, you have more than one sign in your spectrum, okay? All right, but it's like this. You have a road, and then there'll be this stop sign, right? Come to the stop. Cancer be like right there. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a road that's going this way, and then one going this way. And then probably on this way, which would be to your right, you're gonna have another little road that probably forks off. All right, and then over here on your left, you might have a couple of roads over there. So when Cancer comes right here, Cancer be like, child, I think I can swim through them all, and they will. They'll literally break themselves off into a million pieces, like, and they'll and they'll go that way, that way, that way, that way, and that way. Why? Because they have that dual mindset. You know what I'm saying? And they know they swim. They can swim. They swim in deep waters, shallow waters, whatever type of water you want to be able to swim in. They're gonna be able to do that. They'll be able to do that. The first deacon, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing, for some of you guys, you're well seasoned. And even the ones that are younger, you know what I'm saying? If you're a first deacon and you're younger, I'm also hearing you're still well seasoned because you've been here a million times before and you don't swim through all the waters over and out. And so if you already know who you are and what you're capable of doing, as a first deacon Cancer, you already know that the word organized is not going to intimidate you. If anything, it's probably going to make you probably be like, what? Who, me? Like, what? You telling me I need to organize something? You know, that's how they be, okay? But that's for the first, Deacon Cancer. So, if it is something that you need to tackle, don't let it intimidate you. Just go on ahead and do it, because you already know you got it nipped in the bud anyway, however you want to, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump straight to the second deacon Cancer. Second deacon Cancer. Unlimited ideas, of course. But of course. All right, second deacon Cancer. It says your mind is one with God, God's infinite mind. Okay. All right, and then it says therefore you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All right, and it says all you need to do is to take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition, because your mind is one with God's infinite mind, and you have limited access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. So everything that you're working on for the second deacon, do know that everything you're working on right now, because you have limited access. So just know that whatever it is that you're working on, child, it is going to bring whatever it is that you've been planting to fruition. And you already know this. You already know everything you put your mind to. You master it and you do it and get it done, and it works and it grows. Yeah. And it says all you need to do is take divinely guided action, allow these ideas to come to fruition. So, keep watering it with God magic and God magic on it, and then therefore it comes in God's speed time, which is divinely guided in divinely time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that was for the second deacon. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go into this third deacon Cancer. All right, third deacon Cancer. Third deacon Cancer. Third deacon Cancer. Third deacon Cancer. I won't even shuffle. Third deacon Cancer. Third deacon Cancer. Third deacon Cancer. Okay. Don't want to come out, chair. Third deacon Cancer. All right. Turn this off. Yeah, I had to do that throughout the whole reading just about. Focus on your priorities. All right, it says where you put your focus is where where you'll receive the outcome. All right, your priorities are calling to you, okay, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they need. Okay. All right, it says even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So whatever it is, that you might be feeling overwhelmed about, or whatever the case may be, do know that the more you put towards what it is that you want to see grow, and not even feel guilty about, whatever you put towards whatever you're working on, or whatever it is that you have a goal set for. And maybe sometimes you probably don't have the time. If you just put a drop of time towards it, you know what I'm saying? Just a drop, then you'll see things start to work out, because that's what it's all about. It's all about, keep working towards things until, possibly you start getting into, positive habits, because there is a such thing as positive habits. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, we're going to pull one for all, first, second, and third, okay? And then we put these messages together, okay? Oh, there we go. That was quick. Okay, gratitude list. All right. It says, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart. Instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? It says keep focused upon gratitude, and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. So when you focus on being grateful for every little thing you get, I don't care if it's just a sip of water. I don't care if you just, you know what I'm saying? You woke up, you went to take your nice hot shower, you had hot water, things that you already have, be grateful for them, because everybody don't have access to all of the things that you even have access to. You might not even think you have a whole lot going on, you know what I'm saying? And you might look at things like, oh, you know, whatever. Those things is like magic. I'm here to tell you, because somebody in this world don't even have access to any of what you have right now. And it is a beautiful thing to just be thankful. Be thankful, 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 thankful. I'm always 100% pure and uncut thankful. Yeah, I get mad. Yeah, I get frustrated just like the next person do, Chad. But guess what? I am thankful I woke up this morning. I am thankful I have a job. I am thankful that, you know, I need gas in my car right now. But guess what? I'm thankful that I have money now to go and get it and put it in my car. Okay? You know, I am thankful that my legs work. I am thankful for, you know, the sweat coming off of my forehead. Why? Because my sweat glands are working properly. Because it is hot out here. You know, some people don't even have that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have everything. I am thankful for the beautiful curly locks that, you know, my ancestors gave to me, child, mixed in with the African, Haitian, whatever you want to call it, Irish, Choctaw, whatever. I'm thankful. And be thankful. Thankful for everything. You know, everybody ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have what you have. You know, I'm thankful that I made it out of all these dark ass traps, you know, that people try to set up for me, you know, on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Thankful. Why? Because God makes sure that everything is going to work out in divinely timing. Okay? All right. So be sure to organize your success with your unlimited ideas and focus on those priorities, and be thankful. Be thankful that for the fact that you can organize. You know what I'm saying? That you can organize for success. You know, be thankful that you have the, you know, the ability to have those unlimited, you know, ideas, because everybody don't have that. And be thankful, you know, that you're even able to focus on your priorities, because a lot of people don't even have that. And be thankful that I am here to remind you to be thankful. And I am thankful that you are here watching this. I am thankful that I'm, you know, able to have someone, you know, that watches my platform. You know, regardless if it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 people at a time whenever they get on here. And be sure to like, share, subscribe. I love each and every one of you guys. And I will see you sooner than later. And I guess I'm going to go on ahead because I'm out of time. Rocket to the moonlight. And we're out of time. Yeah, I'm out of time. So I'm going to have to, I will be doing the angel pull when I get to the house later. This is...